By the way, if you guys haven't added me on Instagram, go add me because I post some pretty lit stuff on there. Alright, so we're finally here. The last episode of Happy School Days. This is the last time I'm gonna say it. If you're new to the series, go check out episode 1 where you can see what I'm doing this school year, and I'll put the link in the description below. So there I was, Sunday night, laying in bed thinking about how I was going to reveal it to everyone. It was tricky because it wasn't just the last week of school, it was also finals week. The actual finals I don't care about, I could care less about that, but the problem was the schedule. Since it was finals week, we had half days and only 2 finals per day. So basically you take a final for 2 classes a day, and after that you're not going to be back in that room. So I had to tell everyone during each final because that's my only chance to do it. So Monday was our last normal day and it was a blue day. Happy School has a block schedule, so it's 4 classes on one day and then the other 4 classes on the other day. And you alternate back and forth between those days, and it's called red and blue days. Monday was a blue day, which consists of science, geography, health, and TV class. Tuesday was the finals for dance and English. Wednesday was the finals for science and geography. Thursday was the finals for algebra and French. Friday was the finals for health and TV. So I'm laying in bed on a Sunday night trying to strategize my plan. I didn't want to tell anyone early in the week because then, word will get around and everyone will find out basically before I tell them. But after Monday, which was the last normal day, I was only going to get 1 shot for each class to tell everyone. So it was kind of tricky, and I had to decide which classes specifically I should tell. Because I didn't want to tell all of them because, timing. I can't tell anyone too early, and also some classes I think the teacher would get really mad if I told them. So yeah. And I wanted to record the reveal for each class, so if everyone knew already, by the time it's the end of the week, then it wouldn't be a good reveal video, I was about to fall asleep and then I got a notification from my phone that said someone from my school requested to follow me. It was the last week of school, so I was just sure, I'll accept. So the week begins. I decided not to tell anyone on Monday because I have a chance to tell them later in the finals. So I was just kind of low-key through the whole school day, just kind of getting through the day, and then for my last class in TV class, I was walking out, and then the TV teacher, he told me that I didn't have to come in for my final because I already finished the final project, so I didn't need to come back. And like I've said in the past, this particular class is off campus, so you have to actually drive over there to go to that class. So it wasn't a big deal. You can just not go to class. So that's why he said I didn't have to come to class or for the finals. So that was going to be the last time I saw him, so I decided to tell him. It went kind of well. After I told him, we just talked and stuff. We chilled. I showed him my YouTube channel. He was really cool about it. He said, "Oh yeah, if you need any cameras or whatever, you can come over because huge big equipment in the studio." So it's pretty cool. That was actually my first time revealing to someone from school, or I guess revealing to a teacher, so it felt good. I felt accomplished. That night I got some more Instagram follow requests from people from my school. I accepted them. Tuesday was the first day of finals. It was my dance and English finals. I decided not to tell anyone during dance because not everyone really knew me, and it's only a semester class, so I didn't really get a chance to know everyone that well, so it wouldn't have been that funny or whatever if I told everyone. And it was the morning, so I was kind of tired. But for English, I told everyone. It was pretty funny because Colin and Josephine, who were in the class, they knew about it, and we were texting and stuff, and they were like, go up there, and I was like, no, not yet. I almost didn't get a chance to go up there after the final and tell everyone because there was this kid that was super slow taking the test, and he was the last kid, and he took 15 minutes extra after the second to last person finished. And Josephine was sitting next to that kid, and I was like, when is he done? And Josephine would text back like, oh, he still has like 20 more problems. So yeah, it was pretty funny, but I guess that kid just rushed the last 10 problems, because like a minute later he went up and turned it in. And so I had like 5 minutes left in the class, I guess, until we go, until that day is over. So I went up, told the teacher I want to say something, and yeah, I told everyone. It was really awkward. This was probably the most awkward reveal, I guess, because, you know, it was my first time telling everyone, like telling to a class. But it was fun afterwards, because we all chilled, and, you know, I told everyone not to spill the beans for the rest of the week. So after school I invited my lunch group to come over for like an interview, and, you know, just to hang out, and that's when I told them. It was pretty funny. That night I got some more follow requests. They were accepted. Next day was Wednesday. I had my science and geography finals. I was thinking of telling those classes, but like, I don't know. That day I just kind of felt like And in science class it was in the morning, so I didn't really feel like going up and doing it. And then for geography, I've only been in that class for a semester, so I didn't really know everyone that well, so I was just like, whatever. So I low-key kinda went through the school day, took my finals. I'm pretty sure I got a good score on them. And yeah, Wednesday went by pretty quick. That night I got some more follow requests. I accepted. On Thursday I had my math and French finals. I was gonna tell my math class, but like, I don't know, I feel like the teacher would have gotten mad, because like, I abused my privilege of being a non-English speaker a lot. Like, for the whole year I pretty much got a freebie on word problems because I'm not that good at English. So yeah, I decided not to tell that class. And then in French I was gonna tell everyone, but my phone battery died, so yeah, it was kind of a fail. So yeah, I pretty much just laid low, chillin'. But after school, a girl came up to me and said, wow, Happy, wow. Sometime throughout the year, I may have done a group project with her and made her do the whole thing, because I'm not good at English. That night I got some more follow requests, accepted, and then it was Friday, the last day of school. I only had health finals that day, because after the health finals is the TV finals, and like I said before, I didn't have to come to class for the TV finals. So I walk into health class, sit down, and then like a minute later, a kid from my class, I think I would call him a friend, he came up to me and he said, hey Happy, I found out recently, are you gonna tell everyone? I was like, yeah, after the test. So we take our finals. I'm pretty sure I got a good grade on it. And then after, I told the teacher I wanted to take a group picture, but instead I just told everyone. So the bell rang and everyone went to their next and last final. And I don't have a next final because I already finished the final project for TV class, so I basically get to go home. But then I remembered I have to turn in my textbooks to the library, so I decided to try to go up there, but it was really crowded, so I kind of went into one of the lesser crowded hallways. Not many people walk by it, and I kind of sat down on a little bench thing on the side. There was a 30-minute break in between finals, so I kind of had to wait a bit for me to, you know, go up to the library and turn in my textbooks. After like 10 minutes of waiting, my boy Weston, I've talked about him before, he comes up to me and he's like, dude, everyone's looking for you. So my health class is really social and, you know, talkative, so that kind of triggered a big rumor, I guess. Oh, and then not to mention all the people I accepted on Instagram, it kind of just, all of those people kind of formed together and they were like, what? And the rumor that I can talk normally was spreading really fast. And apparently a lot of people were looking for me. Some of them curious, some of them furious. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta get out of here. So I'm like ninja, looking around the corners, trying to sneak through the doors and stuff like that, trying to get past the security cameras, and then I head out the back door, and I walk home. So about 45 minutes later, I'm thinking, wow, like, the school year's over. Like, I'm just, wow. And then I realized I still have to turn in my textbooks. So yeah, I had to go do that, since, I have to do that. And I figured now would be a good time because everyone's taking the final. So I walk back to school, just kind of pass through the main gate, pass through the main door, walk up to the library. Everyone's in their classroom, so I was pretty safe, but as I was walking through the library, I hear a voice that said, "Hey, Happy." I turn around and I see a girl from my French class. "Hey, Happy, is it true that you can talk normally?" "Yeah." So yeah, I head into the library, turn in my textbooks, get out of the library, and that's when I saw my science teacher walking through the hallway. He ran into me and said, "Oh, hey Happy, how's your summer?" And that's when I remembered the science teacher's daughter was one of the people who requested to follow me on Instagram that week. So in my head, I was kind of thinking, does the teacher know or no? But I answered his question and I said, "Oh, I think in the summer I will dance and make videos." I decided to say make videos just because, gotta drop a little hint. And, he kind of smiles at me and he's like, "Okay, okay." And he walks off. But I knew that he knew, that I knew, that he knew. I could tell. So after that, I walk out of the school, and then I remembered I haven't told the security guards. So I turn around, get back in the school, tell the security guards. They were pretty cool about it. They thought it was really funny. We had a good talk. They were really nice. I said my goodbyes, and I left Liberty High School and never came back. That is my high school. Yes, is where I went to high school for the past year, and it was very fun. Lots of funny things happen, and thank you so much for watching. And okay, I give it to K now. Bye. A month later, I decided not to go back to LHS, but instead go to an art-focused school. I actually started that school about 2 weeks ago, and it's really fun. I can be myself again. It was really weird to talk normally to people on the first day of school, but at the same time it was a lot more comfortable for me. A lot of people came up to me on the first day of school, and I already made a lot of good friends. I feel a lot more cooler and approachable now that I don't have a Japanese accent, and I kind of like it. I do think faking a personality for a whole year, though, changed my actual personality because, before my sophomore year, which was Happy's year, I was a lot more energetic, I was hyper, I was kind of the class clown, kind of a stereotypical ADHD kind of kid. But now I'm a lot more, nonchalant. I feel like Kay and Happy's personalities kind of merged together, and now I'm kind of a in-between, like a mixture of both, I guess. Sometimes I'm humble, sometimes I'm cocky, but I definitely feel like I'm a lot more mellow now. If you actually look back on my older videos, like years ago, you can really tell how much I've changed. Not just puberty-wise, but personality-wise, I guess. So yeah, my new school is really fun. I've made a lot of new friends, which I'll definitely be making videos with in the future. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. Happy School Days is officially over. Most likely. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. And goodbye, Happy.